So know that you're able to change those thoughts too. They do not have to be part of you anymore if they are causing you any suffering, any grief, any pain. Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Jocelyn. Today I want to talk about planting seeds. I was journaling the other day. I was just sitting in my living room, feeling at peace, and the thoughts of anxiety, fear, and many other things that usually would creep in at a certain point did not creep in. And then I had this realization that, wow, I am where I wanted to be for so long. My thoughts no longer have a grip on me, making me feel like I can't do a certain thing just because it says I can't do it, like they have for so many years before. And that's where this idea of planting seeds started to come in, because I watched this guy the other day. His name is Jeffrey Allen, and he's all about energy work. He kind of falls in line with the work of Joe Dispenza. I love Joe Dispenza. I'm like currently obsessed with him. I am reading his books, listening to his videos. He's just amazing. And in listening to Jeffrey Allen, I was doing certain techniques that I learned from him. And the thought of, wow, I don't have that yet. It's currently not there. It is not as strong. Then I told myself, Jocelyn, you just have to plant the seed. Just plant the seed now and keep watering it every day and it'll grow. So when I was sitting in my living room and feeling that peace of not being bogged down by all these negative thoughts and limiting beliefs, I was able to recognize, wow, this is literally the blossom of all the seeds that I've planted so many months, so many years ago. Like I'm here at this point where I feel happy and felt peace, felt joy in my heart. So the idea of planting a seed, if you are in a time where you feel stuck or feel like, damn, I keep trying and I feel like I'll never get this thing, you just have to plant the seed. Plant the seed, and then as time goes on, you have to be mindful of how you water that seed. So you could plant the seed and then never come back and water it. When I say water it, I'm saying water it as attention. When you give something attention, so let's talk about thoughts. So if you have a certain thought pattern, if you want to believe that you are an amazing person, but your current belief is that you are not, that you are somebody that is always messing up or never could do something right. So that's the negative thought pattern, and now you want to have a more positive belief of yourself. The new thought is, I want to think I'm an amazing person who is deserving of so much in my life. You have to every day think of that thought, because now you are trying to program it into your subconscious. What's currently programmed in your subconscious are all the other negative thoughts. And those negative thoughts have been watered over and over again. When you give it attention, that's like the sunlight. So it's just growing. I had this vision of your thoughts being a field of plants, of flowers, whatever you want to think of it. I like to think of flowers. I'm a very visual person, so I like to think of it as a field. And in this field, then you're going to start planting those seeds. What seeds do you want to plant? Because a lot of the times when we already look at the field, there's things already grown there. Your mind is a garden. It's a literal garden. And this comes from the concept of Les Brown. He talks about your mind being a mental garden. And I really love to look at the mind as a garden, because every day, if you're not being aware or mindful of the thoughts that you have in your mind, you could allow negative thoughts to sprout. As humans, we have this thing called negativity bias. Negativity bias is when we tend to lean more to negative things, and you can see it all around us. It's easier for us to go towards that negative thought pattern. We have to be aware of it. We have to be aware of our thoughts, what we're letting in from our eyes, from our ears, like what are we letting in? Because that affects our thought patterns. And if you're not being aware of your thoughts, I know for a long time I wasn't aware of my thoughts, and I was very negative. I was very pessimist when it came to just thinking about the future, because I constantly allowed negative things to enter. And when something positive will come in, it will be there for a little bit, but since I had so much negative already inside my thoughts, the positive wasn't as strong. It would just kind of like fizzle out after a bit. Your mind is a mental garden, and every day you have to tend to it, pulling out the weeds. Pulling out the weeds are pulling out the negative thoughts every day and planting new, healthy, positive thoughts. Every day you must do this. It sounds like work, because it kind of is. You have to literally work against your programming, work against all the years of conditioning that you have been with this whole time. So it's gonna take time. No other way to put it. But once you have that realization that this journey, this is forever. There's like no destination. There's no year or age you're gonna get to and your work is gonna be done. Once you make peace with the fact that this is forever, it makes it that much easier where like, okay, I'm gonna be doing this forever, so why not start now? Start imagining that you're planting new seeds. And as you plant the new seeds, the more positive thoughts, the ones that you want to take in for yourself. As you plant these seeds and you give it your attention, look at it, love it, also feeling it. Feeling is a big one. One thing I really wanted was to wake up and not feel anxious. I used to wake up every day and feel already programmed in my body the feelings of anxiousness from what? Everything. It felt like it was just everything, like getting ready to go to the gym, or going out to create money, or what else? Meeting new people, creating my dream life. All of these things gave me anxiety, and I would wake up feeling anxious already, and then I would just feel that anxiety like all day. Now I wake up and I feel peace, but that was because I did all this work to reprogram my thoughts. So looking at planting the seeds now, putting them into the ground, like think of the seed that you're planting, like, okay, this is thoughts of joy. And then you're just like, boop, putting it into the ground. Put it into the ground and then water every day. What would that feel like for you? What does that look like for you in your life? What does joy look like? What does gratitude look like? There was another one I started to plant in my mind, was gratitude, feeling grateful. There's literally moments in my day where I'm walking, making a meal, sitting, just doing like the simplest things that you wouldn't even think. And I just feel an immense amount of gratitude. Like just like I feel high on life. And I know I did not have that before. I literally programmed that into myself, into my mind. I planted the seeds so long ago, and now they're finally blossoming and I'm feeling it. And it's how I'm able to actually be here with you today, like how I'm able to share with you and connect with you, because the seeds that I planted before was to share myself and be able to express my voice, and being able to share it with you just feels so special, and I am so grateful for that. Actually, one thing that helped me so much, and it's an activity I would love for you to do, is to start writing down. Take a piece of paper and make 2 columns. On the left side, you're gonna write all the negative thoughts that you want to release, and then on the right side, you're gonna write down all the empowering opposite thoughts that you would love to start taking in. So for me, how that looked was, on the left side, I would put not smart enough, not good enough. And like say on the other side, I put I'm so intelligent, I am enough, I am worthy, just all the things I wanted to program into myself. And I feel so grateful to say that I am those things now. Like I am those things that I wrote down so many times. Like I've done that activity a good amount of times. Doing the inner work is so important to transform your life. Inner work is going into your inner world, understanding your emotions, your negative thoughts, limiting beliefs, all these things that are inside of you in your mind, any mindset patterns that have not served you for so many years, and reprogramming that. You literally can. Our mind is plastic, so you could mold it and change it up. So that is it for this video today. I just wanted to put that out there, that the person you are today is a reflection of the seeds that you planted weeks, months, years ago. So know that you're able to change those thoughts too. They do not have to be part of you anymore if they are causing you any suffering, any grief, any pain. I hope this message served you for today. Thank you for spending your time with me today. Please make sure that you leave a comment down below, subscribe, hit like, and I will see you next time. Mwah. Bye.